How's it going, everybody? In today's video, I'll be sharing what I think is one of the best lists you can put together for a $250 budget from TNT Fireworks. I've said it in every budget guide before this, but if you're not aware, it's pretty much a well-known fact that TNT's assortments are overpriced and watered down. That's why I make these videos and choose individual fireworks. I guarantee you that using this list will get you more variety, more impressive effects, and just a way better show overall. First, I'll briefly list and talk about each individual firework on the list. Then I'll show the list in its entirety so you can save it. I'll share the order that I would recommend lighting these fireworks in. And to cap it off, I'll show performance videos of each one. Let's get into it. Starting off with two game mode fountains totaling $4.80. These are a sale item this year and pretty nice small fountains for the price. Next is Cool Breeze, a buy one get one free fountain this year for $7.99. Another nice and cheap fountain for the beginning of your show. Next is one of my favorite fountains from TNT this year, being Bottle of Sparks. It dropped in price from $29 for two last year down to $8.70 for one this year. So not only are you not forced to buy two, but it's also cheaper per fountain by quite a bit. Very strong crackle and height on this one. Next is Magic Beans, another fountain that dropped in price, cut in half from $19.99 last year to only $9.99 this year. Nice whistles and duration for only a $10 fountain. Next is USA Rocket, which is buy one get one free for $14. These are kind of like a smaller version of the Bottle of Sparks fountain, short duration but really impressive crackle. Next is the classic Centennial fountain. No matter the budget, you can never leave this one off your list. For $19.99, it performs well above its price and size, and it's one of TNT's best fountains of all time. Next is Crypto, which was new for last year and is $29.99. Simply one of TNT's best fountains, very unique and pretty effects paired with some really strong crackle as well. Next is the Fruit Bowl Fountain 4-pack for $34.99. Great value, really nice globule effects, and good crackle as well. A very underrated pack of fountains here. Next up is TNT Torch, which is $34.99. Gorgeous color, probably the best color in any TNT fountain you can get your hands on. The price is a little high, but I still included it because it's just so unique. Last but not least is the grand finale, Living the Dream. This fountain is an absolute steal this year. It's a 500 gram fountain that dropped in price from $74.99 last year to only $49.99 this year. The height, loudness, spread, and overall intensity of the crackle is truly unmatched. It's like Wildside but on steroids. Make sure to stay tuned for the performance video and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. That wraps up all of the items individually, so here's the list in its entirety for you to save or copy down, totaling $245.42 before tax. Also, I personally don't buy sparklers or novelties anymore, but if you absolutely need them and want to keep it around $250 still, I'd probably remove Wildside to achieve that spinning room. That's it for the list. Now let's get into the show order. Here's the order I would personally use to keep the show as engaging as possible and to steadily increase the intensity over time. Now that we've covered everything else, I'll show performance videos of each firework. Starting with the first fountain on the list, that being game mode. And now we have Cool Breeze. Next up is Bottle of Sparks. Like I said, one of my favorite smaller fountains. In about 15 seconds, you'll see how strong the crackle really is on this guy.
Goes pretty high.
Next is Magic Beans, a great value at only $9.99, also with some pretty cool whistles as well. Next is USA Rocket, another one of my favorite small fountains. I'm really a crackle junkie, and this one has some really good crackle for its size. Next is the goat itself, the Centennial fountain. You'll see at the end what I was talking about with the angled crackle. That really does better than a lot of fountains that are double the price. Just one of the best fountains TNT has ever put out, and my favorite overall. Next is Wildside, another really intense fountain, just a minute straight of really strong crackle with good color as well. Next is Crypto with that beautiful white glitter effect at the beginning. Also a really unique swimming snakes effect later on, and a really strong crackle finale. Just one of TNT's best fountains overall. Next is the 4-pack of fruit bowl fountains. Really nice colors on these. You get 4 different ones, being red, yellow, green, and blue, or purple, whatever the last one is. Very, very nice color, very nice crackle, and very good value as well. It was meant to be all four going off at once in this video, but the green one failed to light, but I'll show you it individually after these three. Next is the TNT Torch fountain. Absolutely beautiful effects here at the beginning. Super unique fountain, and that's why it made the cut. And now the grand finale, living the dream. As you can see from this video, the crackle on this one is just insane, and it's basically just 2 minutes straight of this. There's two tubes going off at once at the end of this fountain, so it's even more intense than what you're seeing right now. But you really got to see this one in person, especially for only $50 this year. And that concludes the 2024 edition of my $250 TNT Fireworks budget guide. Hopefully this video helps you put on the best 4th of July show possible. If you did find it helpful, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.